Good evening and salutations, our soap opera fans. What's good, Andrea? What's good, Spiderquake? I actually had a good day. I hope you had one as well. So, I don't even think this is really a question, really. It's just more of a comment. Gregory Chase wasted potential since day one. Literally. Since day one, he was brought in to be Alexis's um, love interest. Did they actually hook up one time? No. All they wound up doing was giving him a terminal disease or a terminal illness. You see a scene with him and Tracy. Guess what? It's not going anywhere. So it really doesn't matter. But let me know in the comment section, in the chat tonight, do you think that um his character has been wasted potential since day one? What's good? What's good, Spider Quake? How you doing tonight? Hope you had a good weekend. Mel is in the chat. What's good, Mel? Andrea is in the chat. How you doing, Andrea? Denise is in the chat. What's good, Denise? Lashanta is in the chat. How you doing, Lashanta? I'm starting to watch B&B now. I think I'm like 20. I'm 25 minutes in. 25 minutes in. So what's good, Spider Quake? Thank you for joining, and thank you. You're also the first person in the chat, so you know I had to sit there and say what's up to you. I'm doing good, Denise. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? Laura B is in the chat. What's good, Laura B? I know I said I was going to post like a link towards my TikTok, but for some odd reason, they don't do links. So, but if you do find me on there, I'm on TikTok. I do tend to talk about everything else other than soap operas. So, what's good, Solomon? Thank you for joining. What's good, Big Nate? How you doing today? And Laura B's in the chat. What's good, Laura B? Sorry I didn't say what's up to you earlier. Ron is in the chat. Of course, the party can't get started without Ron. Where she threw a microphone at someone because they threw a bottle on stage at a concert. Well, I mean, then that makes sense. As much as I don't like Cardi B, you're not going to sit there and start throwing stuff at someone and then just thinking it's going to be, you know. No, that makes sense. What's good, Blackmon? Thank you for joining. Valerie's in the chat. What's good, Valerie? Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure, Lobby. Wanted to make sure, as always. I love it. I love it. Again, to be fair, Solomon, if somebody throws a bottle on stage, I understand why she got upset. And I don't even like Cardi B. Let's out to Sunglass here. Save Kelly. She shot Steffi and Finn, made it look like Arabia and left them for dead. Finn calling her mom with a joke. Yes, I mean, it's not a good look. But my dude did literally sit there and turn around. It was I can't say with Brooke and Ridge. Okay. Oh yeah, I knew I forgot something. Thank you, Ron. Yo, Ridge was like, we should get married. What? Did you what? Denise said Liam is literally digging his heels, and with Stephanie, he's right on, as you said in the earlier review. Yeah, that's the thing. He is. I know a lot of people don't like him, but Valerie said she asked for water to be thrown on her earlier. Fans got excited. Oh, okay. I mean, they threw a bottle. But I get that though. LaShanta said, I'm so sick of Brooke and Ridge. Yeah, let's get married. Sure, because it worked out the first 4 or 5 times, right? Yeah, let's just keep doing it until we get it right. Let's just keep wasting our time on this planet. We could be with literally anyone else. Nah, let's not do that. They said I thought GH was a pretty good together despite some of the things that were on the show. Alexis and Molly, which I'm trying to get into. I didn't even like the scene with what you call it um Sunny and Anna. Ron said Days was great, but Sloan really thinks she. Oh, that's something else. And I didn't. Well, I didn't do a review, but I was like, how does she change the test? How does she change the tests? How does she do that? How does she change the test results to make it match EJ? That's the baby. How does she do that? I don't understand how she did that. She looked at the paper. What did she bewitched? Like, how did she change those results? Thomas says, I bet she could have thrown her shoe at that person or something a little less lighter than 5 pound Mike got oatmeal for brains. I get that, but when somebody throws a bottle at you, I'm not sure that they try to think, well, you know what, let me be easy on this person. Let me sit there and try to pick up something lighter than I'm not trying to kill this person, even though they practically try to, I don't know, bodily injury me, you know? Mel says Harrison and Eve have a past together that, oh, okay. LaShantis, I can't believe Leo, the real, it's Leo Stark. Why is this a surprise to people? This is what I don't understand. People seem to say like he's a jerk, he's wrong, he's yada yada yada. It's pretty much just it's a typical Monday for Leo. Like it's a typical Monday for Leo. But at least I don't know why they are trying to hook up when he means exactly. Wait, that's exactly what I said. Wasted potential. LaShanta says someone beyond Thursday. Nicole's too smart. Let's not give that chick that much credit. Darby's in the chat. Was good, Darby. Kyrie's is in the chat. Was good, Kyrie's. How are you doing, my friend? Um, Ron says I enjoyed the Roman and Kate scenes. I understood why he was apprehensive with Sloan and everything. After what Sloan did to Paulina, Abe is pretty much his best friend. I totally do get that. Also, I don't like Abe with Vitalia and Eve, Donovan as villains of all the hurting things they have done, but it's good bringing them back. Yeah, we need some villains. Nate said I thought GH was pretty good despite he wrote that. Andrea said, yeah, I agree, but I can't wait to see Harrison, Michael, and Eve. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you watch what you call it? Finds out when AJ finds out that he's not the father of Nicole's baby. Will you feel sorry for him? Yes. Yes, I will. Barbie says I think it would be been good if it was written better. You mean Harrison? Darby says Sloan is very lonely and not thirsty. No, that's true. That's true. I mean, she also got a fetish for bums. Let's not forget about that. She got a fetish for bums. Thomas says, I bet it wasn't a bottle. The person took water from their cup and threw it onto her. I could see it. Oh, okay, all right. So okay, so my okay. I didn't. I thought it was the bottle. I thought they threw a bottle. Okay, that might be a little bit different then. Oh, yeah, it was a cup. Okay, yeah, I understand that then. Yeah, all right. That's a little bit different. Darby says, oh, like Spike says, where's our Queen Jess? Yeah, I mean, I think any person would sit there and feel bad for any person would feel bad for that person in that situation. Queen of the South is in the chat. What's good, Queen? I'm doing very well. How you doing tonight? Yep. Yeah, I found that out today, Darby, about him. Likely says, ain't Cardi B got a battery charge for that? I wouldn't be too surprised. Mr. Bear, hey everyone. I was going so long. I was binge watching Prison Cell Block. Oh, okay. What's good, Mr. Bear? It's been a hot minute. Damn, now I'm sitting up there trying to catch up to the chat. If I miss people stuff in the comment section, I'm sorry. Autumn says, yeah, but I read on G Sports that Cody and Brooklyn could be the one to break Sasha out of Ferncliff. She really needs to get out of there because that doctor is doing too much. Hashtag save. Yep. Yeah, I remember you told me that yesterday, Ron. Um, or actually, I'm sorry, Friday. Kurt says it's going to be a good members collab. Gotta give the preview of the topic. I'm going to reveal why I'm uncomfortable watching Days of Our Lives for a few years and how it was irritating to my irrational, irritating to my first. All right, that's gonna be what's up. Nah, that's gonna be cool. I gotta sit there and hit him up in the chat. No, it's probably quick. I don't. Darby says in Queen of the South again. Is making the eighth. Yeah, we do got a lot of queens. We do got a lot of queens up in this chat. Thank you, Darby. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. You know, I always sit there and say, beat that like button's ass. Let's get it. But yes, no, that's gonna be what's up though. Me, you, um, and DC. Me, you, and DC doing a live on the members only. That'd be what's up. Last day. What's good, last day? Got all my favorites up in there. God damn it. Yes, thank you. Hit the like button. Thank you. Curry says it was related to my first time. Interrelated. Interrelated is a college term I was trying to use. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So it's gonna be spicy. Okay. All right. It's gonna be spicy. It's going to be spicy. Okay. Ron says, I was surprised that Offset wasn't at his wife Cardi B concert when she threw that microphone at that person. Jerry K, I'm assuming you're also de Havilland, right? W says no one knew about it like he wanted RIP. Yep. Just saw it today, Pee Wee Herman. I keep forgetting you have a couple of different accounts. Like Quick says, what happened on GH other than Cyrus and Gregory? I forgot. He was having a good time with Tracy, and then his ALS started acting up. Last day says I'm good out here, currently on vacation, eating Jimmy John subs. I miss GH and why not today. What happened? It would take me too long to sit there. You can watch my review on GH though. Why not? I didn't do. You can watch my one on GH though. Now says it's crystal clear that Sloan knows the truth, that Eric is the father, Nicole baby. I don't understand how she changed those results. Like Quick says, Offset's too busy putting his pecker in. I like that. Kyrie says not too spicy, lol. That's why I didn't like watching Days. Someone made me uncomfortable, lol. Not too traumatic. I'm just regular dramatic. Okay, nah, but it's gonna be fun now. Listen, just the dynamic of all three of us is definitely going to be worth the price of admission. I'll tell you that much. We had a good time yesterday in the members live stream. Me, DC, we were just going in. We were going in. We're having a good time. So if you're not a member, you want to be a member, definitely hit the join button. I haven't actually been promoting them as much lately, and I've been slacking. So, and these members live streams have actually been really good. Like Craig said, he ain't worried about Cardi B. I still like the fact that you use the word pecker. Oh my god, that's a song. This. That's my day, mother. The one and only Jesse Jess. Goddess Jess is in the chat. What's good, Jess? Darby says, when is the members live stream? You mean the one that's going to be coming up that me and Kyrie's is talking about? Is that one you're talking about? That one. Once I talk to DC, we'll sit there and make it happen if that's what you're talking about. Brian says, so Glenn brought Leo and Dimitri garbage, talking about trip to, yeah. Oh, Jeff said GH was so boring today. Yeah. But Darby, once I talk to DC, then we'll sit there and set up a time, and then I will definitely let everyone know. Mr. Bear said, "Why was Finn back turn when talking on the phone? It's not like the girl would understand the conversation. Finn character is too responsible to do it. It's too responsible to do that." Yes, it was definitely plot. It was definitely a plot point. I definitely do agree with you, Mr. Bear. It was definitely a plot point. Doing a okay. Um, now Laura B says, "Hello, Elizabeth." There's an Elizabeth in the chat. Where's Elizabeth at? Wow, that just moved hella fast. There we go. Elizabeth, what's good, Elizabeth? It's been a minute since I've seen you. How have you been? Mel said, I got bad news that Angus Cloud for Utopia, the show overdose. Oh, that's sad. Sad to hear that. Exactly, that's what I was just saying. God is just. Eagle Fang, what's good, Eagle Fang? Just said RP Fitz from Eagle Fang said, "What's up, Albert?" Not a so related comment, but RIP to the great Poor Rubens, aka Peter Herman. Yes. Yes. Also, speaking of that, just on a side note, I do actually have a TikTok. So if people want to sit there and follow me on there. I don't talk about soap opera stuff there. I talk pretty much about everything else. So yeah. So I have a TikTok. If people want to follow me, come through. Yeah, I heard it comes in threes. Well, BTS, I heard that on the news. It was very sad. Only 25. Why is this taking so? I knew it was going to be that. Joshua, how you doing tonight? How was the How was the live stream? Curry said, "Yeah, but if it's this weekend, it's going to have to be on a Sunday. I got SummerSlam live stream to attend on Saturday." Okay, yeah, yeah. Once I talk to DC, then we'll see what day is good for him, and then we'll go from there. And then we'll depending on what his week is like, and then your week is like. I'll sit there and try to make it work out. But we're gonna figure it out because it's gonna be a hell of a good collab. Yep, that's right, Jess. Me, Kyrie's, and DC. Like Quick says, I'm in Adam 22. Let his wife take a. Oof. Wow. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good one, Jess. It's gonna be a good one. Eagle fans have I heard broad comments about the scab writers, but what is your thoughts about them? I mean, they're doing a decent job so far. They're doing a decent job. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. They're doing a decent job. There's stuff that I like, and there's stuff that I'm not really a fan of. But I think that's the same thing with the regular writers. So I was sit there and say that they're doing a decent job, all in all. Letitia's in the chat. Was good, Letitia. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the Eagle fan. I think they're doing a pretty decent job. Joshua said the live stream was good. I'll do another one August 12th. Do a live stream this coming Saturday because of SummerSlam. Okay, so yes, you and a lot of people are going to be busy as F with that. But it's good to see you again, though, Elizabeth. Uh, Letitia said Finn's back was turned while Sheila ran. Exactly. Plot point like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, because Sheila Carter. Sheila Carter. Ah, speaking of devil, speak of the devil, DC. It's funny too, because I was gonna sit there and I was gonna sit there and message you. Well, text message you. Jesus Christ. Just said just they're gonna make Gregory and Tracy a thing. Still want God damn it. DC says what the devil do. I'm done. Still won't make him interesting. Problem is it's not even gonna matter, because he has ALS. So like Mr. Bearfish, is Stephanie going to curse Finn out if he tells her, or will Finn hide it from her and Sheila ends up telling later on? Either way, it's just, well, no, because they're not going to be able to keep Kelly quiet. Kelly's going to say something. Elizabeth said, I haven't watched yet. I like to watch early in the mornings for my coffee, so I'm a day behind, enjoying reviews before I watch. Thank you. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. W says a 7-year-old woman actually ran past you, and that's very good point. Solomon says they need to give Sheila a damn rest. But DC, me and Kyrie Smith are talking today. And would you be up for doing a collab with me and Kyrie's DC? Ron says, Albert, if Offset was there during his wife's concert when she threw that microphone at the person for throwing the water at her, then what? Then what do you mean? Then what? Then nothing. I mean, what is he supposed to sit there and do? Chastise her? like what is he supposed to sit there and do? Mel says I was not surprised that Eric was talking to Sammy on the phone and she was happy. Yeah. Which I'm sitting there looking at this like, is she even cool with Eric just running his mouth and just telling everyone in the damn town like he did with Jada? That's literally what he wanted doing with Jada. He was going to tell everybody on the block, like, yo, I'm having a baby with Jada. I'm having a baby with Jada. Now you're doing the exact same thing with Sloan. And I get that it was a planned pregnancy, but it's like, why don't you ask her if it's, like, what are you doing? Roby says, if I didn't know Sheila's background beforehand, I would have said Sheila was a decent person. Oh, DC is going to be busy. DC says, I have no qualms against it, but as always, let me get back to you midway through the week. I'm actually thinking of finally doing a live as well at some point with Samuel. All that, DC, you have to tell me about that. You're going to have to tell me about that. Solomon says, our Offset's foolish self has punched people down over his blank before. Wow. I don't know what to say about that. Carrie said, I almost forgot I'm going to fall out of my chair, but actually like Nick Newman today. What? Okay. Whoa. Carrie, you got to sit there and tell me why. Tell me why. Can't just drop a bomb like that. Definitely said that, but do you think that Gregory can deal with Tracy and her drama? Um, Probably. But would it really matter? I mean, he has ALS. Like they gave him ALS, so it's like everything that he does, every sort of potential thing that he has going on, is not going to matter. It's really not going to matter. Could bring back Sammy so she would not be happy. She knew that Nicole was actually having Eric's baby. Yep, very true. DC says yes because me and Sammy will probably do a deep dive in classic soaps. No, that's what's up. I'm definitely gonna watch. You guys let me know. Lobby says if just what the just just says Gregory can go. Pretty much on that dude to kick rocks without socks. Elizabeth says Gregory is too sick. Yeah, exactly. It's not even gonna really matter at this point. Kurt says every single word out of his mouth was like chores. He was dragging. He was dropping knowledge on Adam. He saw it through. Yeah, I mean, but that's exactly. And I said the same thing. It was like, you know, even the name of Justice is like, come on, seriously? And in-house fighting. Oh, I'm gonna sit there and try to, dissolve, Media Newman and stuff like that. I was like, what are you doing? Like optics wise, it doesn't look good to the outside world. Lashanta says, Abby, Ashley doesn't want to marry Tucker. Yeah, I mean, I like Ashley. Maybe um, I think mostly it's just because of her looks at this point, if I'm going to be honest. Lashanta said Tucker will lash out at everyone. Flam says maybe it's just me seeing this, but what the hell happened to Sharon's face? What happened to Sharon's face? I want to understand. Did I miss something? And that will make, and just hope that makes Adam happy. I don't, yeah, I guess we'll just wait and see. I guess we'll just wait and see with that one. Also says, Kyrie says, Victor tested. Victor tested, he came across like a grown man while my boy Adam was acting and sounding like a 12-year-old. Whoa. I'm sorry, Carrie. It's just like, I'm sober right now. I want to make sure I'm actually reading what I think I'm reading. I mean, did you just I'm glad I'm sitting down for this one. DC says also I thought we were doing the live with Brock James or change the plans or will be both. Yeah, yeah, I totally forgot about that. We're still doing that. That's just a separate one. That's just a separate one. No, that's still gonna be the plan, DC. Me, you, Brock, and James. That's just another collab that we're gonna be doing as well. Someone says Albert looks like she got a little work done over the hmm. I didn't notice that. Hey. Curry says Adam's my boy though, but he was acting like he was 12 years old, mad at the principal. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. W says, what are the rules for redemption for Sheila? I may ask myself, would Sheila hurt a child because I know she would hurt him? Yeah. Well, yeah, that goes without question. Curry says, him and Nick sound like a father. DC's okay. I figured just two different collabs gotcha. Sounds good. DC says, I see how morally gray I see how morally gray the chat is. Yes, no, it's gonna be two separate. It's gonna be two separate collabs. Mr. Bear says if I was a writer for B&B, I would have Kelly spill the beans and request to have Sheila visit them. Oh, all sorts of chaos and drama. I like it. I like it. Yes, it's gonna be two different collabs. So we're gonna work it out. is it like? Oh, what's good, Jarvis? Thank you for joining. Kerry says father and son pairing is what Adam and Nick sound like today. Nick yelling at Adam to just study for the test and don't cheat because Victoria did it. Those were the vibes. She says, I love how the morally great jokes is an inside joke with all the subscribers of your channel. That's how you know you got loads of subscribers always coming through. Yes, yes. No, it's yeah, we have a couple of inside jokes. I have a couple of inside jokes. That is very true. Why the did it do that for? Of course, um, I think at this point everyone knows what the research is. It's just taking. God damn it. Trevor says Albert. Jacqueline, who plays Duffy, she's having a girl. She has three boys, but it's a girl. She's having a girl. She had three boys, but it's a girl. Yeah, I guess. I didn't know she was actually having a girl though. Ron said I was so often is married to a blank because she cheated on him, but is cheating himself. So well, yeah, exactly. That's what I said. They cancel each other out. That's the thing, Ron. They cancel each other out. W says because everyone would forgive Sonny, both Victor, maybe Stefano, but never Sheila. True. Cat lady saying, "What's good, cat ladies? Let's everyone say what's up to cat lady in the chat." Yeah, that's that's our inside. That's our inside joke. That's our inside joke. God damn it. Just says ATP Molly is having the same conversation. Yeah, I wasn't. And she also seemed to talking about, the stuffed animal, and I'm just like, come on, seriously? Yes, you know, DC, you know. DC says after Met Ashley emphasized with Sloan and her desire to keep Eric, she already lost so much, her mother, her father, and her brother, who's now in jail. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. It's the same thing when, right? Like, I get it. Just says at this point, come on, boom. Oh, Jess. Thank you for reminding me that I'm a boomer now. No, I appreciate that, Jess, for real. Just in case I forgot that I was a boomer, Jess is here to remind me. I appreciate you. God damn it. Harry says in a bad way. Someone says Heather and Chance shared a few scenes the other week without mentioning it. Do they remember they turned each other out a couple? They turned each out a couple of years ago. What? Quick says also says Lessons has some. Yeah, I don't. Daisy says speaking of Lee Shen is on BT. I'm okay. I'm like okay. Yeah, he's on. I don't remember the show's name that he's on. Um, I know he's on some show. Queen Nikisha's in the chat. What's good, Nikisha? Ron says, "But do you think that Hope, Brooke, and others will be against Deacon and Cheryl sleeping together? What about Finn? How he react to his mom sleeping?" I mean, I think it'd just be like kind of weird though, you know? Like, mm, I'm not too sure. God damn it. Um, yeah, I think that's what it's called too, DC. Someone says yes, I have a chance, and Heather hooked up. Oh, that's weird. I mean, Brooke and Hope is going to be disappointed. I'll tell you that much. Brooke and Hope is going to be disappointed. Yeah, I was going to sit there and say this quite quick. How many kids does Nick Cannon actually has? Like seriously, do you even know Spider Quake? That's how Gregory sharing and test that Mariah should jump ship from Jabal because of all the drama. Yeah, but I agree with that to some extent. I mean, yeah, it's not fun working in a very dysfunctional work environment, but I don't know. I feel like Jabot is already somewhat of a safe company. You're jumping into a new company that they're literally trying to build off the ground after Tucker practically effed their finances up. So I don't know how much of a good idea it is to sit there and jump ship from a company that you're already working in, that's already an established company, to sit there and work with a company that people are trying to lift off the ground. He says also love that Sloan is still standing by her brother and not letting no one in Salem tell her otherwise. Spikequake says Nick Cannon got like, oh, okay, 30 baby mamas, but who knows? Thank you, Black Mom. Thank you. Oh, and Quiet Guy. Well, let's say what's up to Quiet Guy. He said Chief just turned into B&B with all the repetitive dialogue. It's so boring. Exactly, Nikisha. Even Justice Nick is saying about the conversation with Molly and just Molly. Molly with Christina, Molly with Alexis. Yes. Quiet Guy says 6 baby mamas. 6 baby mamas. Oof. I mean, at what point did he not sit there and think maybe I should just, I don't know, put on a special hat, or just kind of stop? Oh no, I read that the first time Spider Quake. Lord B said I don't think anyone will be happy about that run. He said, please tell me, new Molly, that cuddling a teddy bear don't make her look younger. It's just weird. It's just weird. Yeah, honestly, try to choose Spider Quick. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. Um, Darby says, does anyone think Nick has too many kids already and should get snipped so he cannot have any more kids? Well, look at Eddie Murphy. You want to talk? You want to talk about somebody who has too many kids? Look at Eddie Murphy. And that dude got kids after kids after kids after kids after kids. It was good, quiet. Was good, quiet guy. And Tracy Steves is in the chat. Was good, Tracy Steves. He said Loki trailer looks pretty good though. All right, I'm gonna have to sit there and try to watch it tonight. Makai's in the chat. Was good, Makai. Just said got to hold them accountable too. They sleeping with him. Yeah, no, that's true. You're a 150% true, Jess. Spike Quick Six Nick can make these OF girls' body counts way lower. Mel said, I don't blame Ron for last night at Eric that he doesn't like Sloan. Yeah. Harry says, Nick Cannon wants more kids too. What? Are you serious? Becky D is in the chat. Was good, Becky D? Are you serious? Tracy says, Eddie has lots of kids. but he can afford them. Yeah, I mean, he can. I mean, Nick Cannon could probably afford his kids too, but it's just the point of it, though. You know, Krista's in the chat. Was good, Krista. Ron says, Albert, now that Sheila saved Kelly from drowning and she is redeemed, I hope that Thrive will write her. Oh God, I keep forgetting how much you want her to have triplets, right? Krista says, I suspect those scenes were written into the script to explain Haley injured until it was revealed that she was responsible. I don't think Brooke and Smith Molly is actually injured. Hmm, interesting. God damn. Okay, this is fun. Yes, thank you, Black Mike. Hit the like button. Thank you. Hit that like button. It really does actually help. Thank you. Tracy says, no, Nick is crazy. There's a difference. I mean, you start just having kids like that just to have more kids and just keep having kids. It's like, I don't know. Curry says he only wanted 3 to 5 more after that, and that is an accident. DC says, did anyone see Jada's face when Eric mentioned him and Sloan were expecting? Yeah, because he's running around just like telling he did this he's doing the same thing that he did with Jada. Just running around town, Smith being like, telling anyone that actually can hear. Lastly says Snoop Dogg only has 4 kids. Still a lot. Listen, more than one child is a lot. Okay? I'm gonna tell you that right now. Barbie says Ron is an angry old man with no life and no forgiveness for anyone outside his family. He made this mistakes times. He made his mistakes time and time again with people, and he doesn't like. He's lucky to have even Kate. Sounds like a hypocrite. Becky says, doesn't Eric need to have a job, not to be out job hunting? Yes, he does. But Sloan likes that. Sloan likes bums. That's just what it comes down to. Sloan likes her some bums. Oh, no, Christy knows. Kimberly Brown, and she's cool. In case I think Nick is having kids because he's scared of death. He has a terminal disease. He had most of those kids after his diagnosis. Only the kids with Mariah are out of true love, I think. Oh, wow. DC says, I agree with Albert. If I had kids, one max, everybody these days seems to want to suck of kids, but folks, let's remember you're going to have to take care of all those kids now. Exactly. And how is Eric going to actually have a kid that's doing even have a damn job? And what's good, G? What's good, Jay Blue? She says if you're married and financially able to support 3 or more kids, it's fine. Yeah, if you can, yeah. She says Nick Cannon has 12 kids. Okay. Becky D says if he's having a bunch of kids, he's better be looking for a job. According to Sloan, you don't need a job. My dude could just sit there and just come in somebody's house and just be sleeping on the couch with his damn boots on. Oh no, Spike Quick, we're way past that. Kurt says once I start having kids after my 5th child, that better be it. I'll make sure of it. But they say be careful what you wish for. So be clear, I only wish for 5 kids. They're all my biological children. Just I don't know how people do it. I'm not big on kids. Becky D says not on my couch. Darby says I'm working for his dad in the pub. Don't count. Yeah, I mean he's not. He just comes in. He just helps out every now and then. It's not like this dude is actually like a staff member or anything or a manager or anything like that. Shannon's in the chat. What's good, Shannon? Shannon says, "Hey, darling, how you doing tonight? General Hospital has been so boring lately. OMG." Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying in the chat as well. Now, Carrie says, "I'm no Max Scorpio. I'm not raising kids that aren't biologically mine." It's like that. Hmm. What's good, Shannon? It's really good to see you again. Becky D said, "Kids are awesome, but they're a lot of work." Yeah, Eric wants to sit there and be a father and everything. Have a good night, Denise. Thank you for joining. Eric is sitting there all happy that he's going to be a father. I'm like, bro, you don't even have a job. Like, Spike Quick says, I can do over 2 kids. Yeah, like I said, one is a lot. DC says, research from back in the day. Each child costs an estimate of 10K a year, and I believe now it's double to 20K. Last day says, I would like to have 2 or 3 kids one day in the future. Spike Quick says 2 kids would be max. Miss Key's in the chat. Was good, Miss Key? Nikki said parenting is the hardest thing to do. My kids make choices. Parents deal with consequences. Love my kids though. And the access believer. Oh, okay. I can talk to me without. I can talk. I can wise talk to me without going to the movies. Yo, that movie looks crazy. I saw the previews to that on Saturday. That movie looks crazy. I was like, yo. White guy says Nick has lupus kidney disease. Oh wow. Oof. DC says honestly, I believe I could love a child that's not biologically mine. Just says I think I'd be fine with one or none. DC says Misty says enjoying the cooler weather. Yeah, yeah. It wasn't too hot today. I don't know where you are, Miss Key, but I'm in New York. It wasn't too hot today. Harry says ideally I have 3 kids with one woman. When and if that doesn't work out, inevitably it won't. LOL. Then I have 2 kids with another woman. Mel says I'm gonna watch Talk to. Okay. Mel says I'm gonna watch Talk to Me tonight, and I will tell you how it was. Okay, tell me how it was. Don't like spoil anything because I may actually want to watch it at some point. Shannon says I'll be on YouTube watching all clips of General Hospital when it was really really good, late '90s, early 2000s. When we got introduced to Jason Morgan, they had yes, you know, Shannon. Someone says, was there a question you asked everyone in the chat? Albert, I missed it. I had to leave right quick. No, I don't think so. I don't think I asked a question. No, it says, Albert, I watched Barbie movie, but never going to see it again. And Jess said, did you like it? Barbie says, I hope at least Dimitri will at least pay Gwen a few millions for her troubles and embarrassment. But it looks like he will turn out to be a total bastard of the marriage. Yeah, I can say that. Oh, Shannon says I'm in New Jersey. Okay, cool. So yeah, you practically almost like right next door. Jackie P's in the chat. Was good, Jackie P. So Mel, was it a good movie? Was Barbie a good movie though? Tracy said, "Talk to me. It's really good. It inspired, isn't it? Inspiration. It shows that anyone at any age can accomplish their goals and dreams." Okay, maybe I'm thinking of a different movie. The movie I saw was like a horror movie. Where is it? Someone says, well, to people who are talking about kids and all, how did the conversation come up again? We were talking about Nick Cannon and Eddie Murphy and some other stuff. Just said, I thought Talk to Me was a horror movie. Yeah, that's exactly what I was meant to say. Just says it was definitely a horror movie. Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, I saw a bit of that on Saturday. I was like, yo, this movie looks Shannon said, hey neighbor, yeah, exactly. Harris says, I'm not trying to be like Nick Cannon and having 10 baby mamas and counting. I ain't got time for that. I have it with two of them and make sure we all on the same page. Good luck. Good luck. Tracy says, oh yeah, different movie. Ron says, but do you think that Roman is too old for Kate? Nope. No, I do not. I do not. Jay Blue says, I don't, I don't know of the horror movie. Just says, how many kids do you want, Albert? Hmm. If I did, either be one, maybe, you know. Like I'm either it's sort of like you. I'm either cool with actually having like maybe one. I was going to say one. I feel like one is just that's a lot in itself. So if I was sit there and be one, and then, it's like honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm good either way. Depending on if that person wants to have kids and I have kids, I'm good either way. Bobby says, aren't Roman and Kate about the same age? I would sit there and think so. Harry says, imagine if I ever had the one that gets a woman. I can probably see that actually happening to him. Like I seriously, I can see that happening. One, and then of course it turns into like maybe four. Jay Blue said Don Cheadle was in a movie called Talk to Me. He was in the radio. Oh, okay. Ron said I want Fan to walk in on Deacon. I don't think that I would probably wish that on anyone, Ron. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Now Solomon says, just do you want kids? Okay. Just says Solomon, not really one or maybe none. Tracy says famous. Okay, these comments are just flying. If I miss my comment, I do apologize. It's not even like letting me go up. God damn it. Tracy says the original one is about a guy that goes. Okay, Curry says you would scream from the top of your lungs when you have it. I wouldn't scream. I would just be more like I think I would just deal with it. Honestly, I've learned that getting mad and just hyperventilating doesn't actually do anything. It wouldn't be part of my plan. In case I feel like I was about to be a, I feel like I'm about to be a guy. In DC, just have laughing emojis. Why is it okay? So we just this is so no. Shannon said the movie called they called Tyrone was pretty good. Oh, Clone. Okay. Danny, it's been a minute. How have you been, Danny? How have you been? It has been a hot minute. Okay. Someone says, "Come on, Jess. I could see you being that good, loving Florida Evans mom." Okay. Curry says, "I run like hell if I got a woman pregnant with six at a time. The country for 18 years. Oh well, I'm just playing on no deadbeat dad. We're getting DNA test to confirm that." It was good, Danny. How have you been? How's everything going? Someone says, speaking to Cannon, isn't he on his like 49 kill right now? I think he only has 12. But people seem to saying he only has 12. Why? Just LOL, hell no. Who's Florida Evans anyway? I'm only. Have a good night, Jay Blue. Thank you for joining. Why is this taking? Mel says I would talk to me starting Friday 28th in theaters. Oh, July 28th in theaters and Saw 6. Yeah, I don't know. Cat Lady said Jess would be more like cookie type of mom. Danny said, hey, I've been doing good. Jess said, LOL, I was not alive to see. DC says, yeah, don't do like that. Don't do her like that. I had an idea. He said I was gonna say damn, damn, damn. But I don't know if y'all will get the joke. Mr. Bear said Georgia was 95 degrees. Damn. Kurt says every last one of them be like keep the copy of the test attached to their birth certificates and be like, that's the only reason I haven't run. Now, Danny, okay, guys, Danny said, been doing videos, have 24 subscribers. Where's your channel at? And he said, oh, okay, I see. Yeah, no, I get the joke. Um, yeah, but where's your channel been at though? Because I've been trying to look for your channel for a hot minute. So, do you mind if you if you can email me your channel again? Because I don't know what happened. Oh, damn it. Miss Key says, ever heard of TV1? Yep. It was good, Flame On. DC says they had Kid Dynamite on B&B a while back, and half of y'all didn't even notice. That's a damn Yeah, I didn't know who she was either, to be honest. Someone says, I doubt Gregory will die. DC says they. Oh yeah, no. Hey. Yeah, but no. To be fair, I didn't even know who he was though. Yeah, Dan, if you can email me your channel, because for some odd reason it was like I was looking for it one day and I couldn't find it. And I was watching your channel for a hot minute. Oh, okay, TV and UPN. Once you said UPN, you know, back in the day, it used to be a joke for UPN. I'm not going to say what that joke is. I may say it in the members only, or I may not say in the members only. It was a joke for the title UPN back in the day. DC says, y'all even know moving on up to the east side, I'll wait. Yeah, I know what that is. God, du- a duplex apartment in this. Yeah, you know, Nikisha. Oh, that no. Well, to be fair, I didn't say the joke. Okay, I only heard the joke and I didn't repeat the joke, Miss Key. So it doesn't count. I just said if people know what the joke is, and we're gonna leave it at that because I'm not gonna get canceled tonight. Um, just said I'm so lost. Darby said, "Damn, Albert said back in the day, like a really old person. It's official. It's official. Just oh yeah, I'm gonna. Well, she was right. Oh, okay. I think you. Yep. Okay. You know. Oh, Sanford and Son. Krista says, "Gotta go. This duty awaits." Well, you have a good night, Krista. My mom says, "I wonder how long Tracy will be on." Hmm. Sanford, yes, it is. Well, like I said, I didn't say the joke. I just know what it is. And hell, I didn't even feel comfortable even saying that. I had to censor that part out. Someone says, if you had to choose, would you smash Florida or her friend? Well, Rihanna, if you remember who her friend was. No, I don't know who her friend was, but I'm pretty sure I would smash her friend. Yeah, I would, I would smash her friend, Solomon. Exactly. They were. They were. That's the thing. That's the thing. Do you see that they were? Damn it. Darby said, I want to be on your topic, but when you said things like that, you make it. No, I know. Just has been calling me a boomer for a hot minute, so I might as well just embrace it at this point. But yes, have a good night, Krista. Thank you for joining. And Jackie P says, LOL. Krista says, by the way, Drew may have Jason's memory still with pre-med tendencies, so he could have helped Cyrus. Oh, because I was sitting there wondering about that. He said he had military training. I'm just like, unless you were unless you were a doctor in the military, I don't understand how you could have sat there and helped. Limo said I did run into a video that said you being joke clapbacks. Miss Key said William was the best friend next door. I'm not sit there and see who she was. I just remember who the other chick was. It was good, Jackie P. So Bradley said Janet was a good little actress. Yeah, I was like, I didn't even remember her friend's name. I mean, I didn't even remember her friend. I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And Dodie says you and I are members of the Special Boomers Club of that chat I'm going to Jess. Yeah, well, she speaks facts, so I just have to agree at that point. 5 marriages, DC. Are you kidding me? What happened to the first 4? Hell yeah, Darby. Why you want to adopt a Janet Jackson character after saying the song, sing the theme to the Jeffersons? Ah. Somebody says Penny ate up that show during season 5, which was probably why it was my least favorite season. Miss Key said, guess you're a young boomer. You're not that old. I appreciate that. Thank you. Got another person in the chat, and this is taking forever. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Key. Review check. Do see Jason back at GH. Yeah, a lot of people are sitting there saying that. And also, let's give a warm welcome to Review Check. Was it just a name, or like, what do you review? Just say, yeah, he is. Darby says, Leon's husband, 5, was gone by the time of the show. Oh, damn. Harry says, Albert will forever be like 22. Looks 22. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Three says, I remember Janet Jackson on Good Times. I remember that show. Yes, let's everyone say what's up to hello to Review Check. Again, thank you, Gary. Okay. Miss Keys says most definitely a millennial Gen Y. Harry says Albert looks 22 but talks like he's 60. Why is this? Just said not 22, but maybe like late 20s. I'll take it. I'll take it, Jess. Thank you. Shannon says watching old clips of General Hospital as We speak. The original Lulu was so much better than the replacement. Yeah, Julia and something. Yeah. Cat Lady says Gen X. DC says almost 40 but looks 26, never aging. Is given Tabiana from Passion. She was like 1,000 years old, but the rest of Harmony didn't know it. Didn't know. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Just said, are me and DC the only ones in our 20s? Actually, a really good question. Oh, yeah. Kyrie's is young also. Yeah, Kyrie's 23. Okay. Um, okay, so I love Julia as Lulu. I was such a fan of Lulu then. After React, Lulu became just a generic character, not a Spencer. He said, I'll be 41 next month. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a Leo. Then he said, who should play Lulu? That's a damn good question. And Andrea just put out her whole like birthday and everything. Um, Kelly says, so Gen X rule all y'all. But yeah, no, Danny. Danny, you're 29. Okay. Kelly says it's our birthday. Oh, you're a Leo also. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Danny, if you get a chance, email me your YouTube account. That's what's up there. You're 24, so that's good. This is annoying. Yeah, Nikisha, you do anything special for your birthday? PC says how back in the 80s, 18-year-old were looking like 45. PC says Sabra and Nikisha are Leos. What do they even say about Leos? What do they even say about Leos? What do they even say about Leos? Hmm. Well, I can't speak for all Leos, but I know me. I hold grudges and I'm loyal. So, Review Chick said, how did think Nina's story will act out? She wants to be good, but it's too late. Uh, I think she's on a ticking time bomb, to be honest. like she's literally on borrowed time. And he said, "Did you see Y9BB?" Yeah, no, I saw all of them today. The hell she is not. I have no idea what you're talking about, young man. This kid said 20, 30, 40, 50 doesn't matter. It all depends on what you have been exposed to. But yes, yeah, I saw both of them. And Jeanette says, so do I, Albert. So do you what? I feel like I'm missing context or I'm not following. Like he said, Leos are loyal, honest, proud, creative, intelligent, versatile, strong. We are lions. We are leaders. Just I'm trying to do it big for my 29th. Um, Debbie says, how young in your 20s are you, Jess? Debbie said, I didn't say Ronnie wasn't attractive. I said Dama was more attractive than Ronnie. Then he said, did you know Brooke and Audrey are Leos in real life? No, I did not. That's interesting. Harry says, I'm going to bring the smoke to Carly tomorrow. Nowhere near like I did Betty, but it's going to be strong. Oh, because you saw the previews. Okay. All right. Definitely going to look forward to that. Flame One said Brooke and Audrey have a blank scene. What do you mean? What do you mean they have a? What do you mean they have a S scene? When? DC says, well, if I'm being honest, Dama's boyfriend on Good Times was the only good-looking man in all season for that show. Everyone else looked scary. I'm sorry. Oh, you said joking. Okay. Everyone else looks scary. Kerry says, well, when will they learn to leave my Ava alone? You forgive, you forget they don't know I'm crazy. I'm not going to sit there and say crazy. I'll sit there and say passionate. Okay. Like he said, Leos are the first, Leos are the best friends to have. We do anything for someone we care about, but if you F us over, then we'll be the exact opposite and become your worst enemy. Yeah, I can sit there and say I do definitely. God damn it, I definitely do hold grudges. Gabby said, "Jess, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't hear you because my booming is really bad." She said, "Yeah, JJ was corny. Michael, as he got older, looked like a younger old man, if that makes sense. But Keith has something decent to work with." Solomon says, "Oh, JJ was unbearable." I heard somebody actually quit. Didn't the dad quit? Like he left the show, and I think he left the show because of JJ. You know, I think he was more of a serious actor, and all JJ had to sit there and say was "dynamite," and that was about it. That was just his catchphrase. So to do was just done. That's what I heard. I heard that's why he left. It had a lot to do with JJ, and like he said, negative traits. We do hold grudges. It might take a lot to make us mad, but when we mad, we big mad, and we can be arrogant. Quiet guy said Philip Thomason from Miami Vice was a guest on that show. Someone says Norbert, the producer, fired the dad because he didn't like JJ, but the dad didn't leave. Oh, well, no, yeah, I didn't know he was fired. Wow, okay. I know he didn't like JJ. I remember that much. Darby said, did Ava ever get off the floor after Betty smacked? Oh, hold on. Let me. Annoying. Darby said, "Did Ava ever get off the floor after Betty rearranged her drawer with that smack?" LOL. Darby says, "I'm a Pisces and try check that Pisces match with a lot of signs like Scorpios and Cancers and Virgos and Capricorns and Libras too." Darby says he was jealous of Jimmy Walker. Darby says, "Please, Ava was not knocked to the ground. She likes it rough." Wednesday the 9th. Okay. This is so annoying. Oh, okay. Now, Darby says, "Why do people blame their birth signs for their actions? Why can't people just be crazy?" I do get that sometimes. I do. Because sometimes people sit and be like, "Oh, well, I'm a Pisces or I'm a Taurus, so I do this because I'm a Taurus." It's like, no, you just act a certain way because you act a certain way. Like, we're not going to sit there and be like, "Oh, well, it's just because like because of my sign, my birth sign." It's like, no, it's that's review said Bobby passing. I was wondering how they will bring that into the story. Now, review chick says yes, James A. Who's James A? Okay. No, this is up. Do you think that Eric will find out that he is the father of Nicole's baby first before Xander finds out? Hmm, I'm not too sure. I mean, they're both gonna get found out. It's just I'm not too sure which way they're gonna sit there and go. Carrie says Ava's gonna F Betty up by the end. uh, DC says temporary layoff, good times. Oh wow, okay, so this, and quiet guy knows it as well. Oh, that damn, sing along. In case Albert, you say that, but you definitely give off Leo energy. Never thought I did. Easy credit. Yeah, I never thought that. I might. I just never knew. I just always thought my traits was just my traits, really. I didn't think it really actually had anything to do with some sort of signs. God. Okay. Danny says have talked to a Leo a few times. They are hard to talk to. Why are they hard to talk to? Danny. Wow, this is annoying. Flamon says there's been a rumor that Liam is the father of Hayes and Kelly. What? Review Chick says yes, the older cast was jealous of the attention JG was getting. The Dynamite was a hit and just changed the dynamic of the show. Look it up. Okay, so it's okay, Albert. You don't have to believe it because I. No, I'm just not just saying. I don't know. I never really looked into it really that much. I always just thought my traits was just my traits. So I was interested now. I didn't even realize, people just give off certain vibes by their signs. Curry said I don't like the name Hayes. Never have. They should have named him Henry. Hmm. Valerie says I read it in closed caption once. Flame says it shocked me too that Liam is Hayes' dad. Well, no, but Hayes is Finn is the father of Hayes. So were you just gonna recap or something? They're just gonna not recap it, but like I can't even think of the damn name right now. It's not recast, but reboot. Wow. Someone says Esther had a right to be upset with the writers and productions, turning the JJ character into a Black Stewie Griffin. It was supposed to be her show, not the Jimmy Walker show. And one just says, I guess. Carrie says Stephanie was banging Finn longer than she was in that on off and on with Leah. Danny said one time had tried to talk to the Leo girl online on the dating app. Just she was just not she was not calling me back and kept telling me different stories. She was she called me back, never happened. Called me back, never happened. I don't. Hmm. I'm sorry I actually had to sit there and deal with that. DC says, yeah, JJ was a clown, but he did make the show comical. I felt Elster Roll wanted the show to portray black families so well that she had to understand it still needed comedic elements too. May and James' character was named Henry. Flame One said that's what Stephanie and Finn do is bang bang bang. Well, after today, after today is definitely gonna be a wrap for that for a while. My dude literally turned his back on Steffi's child, to sit there and answer a phone call and walk away and just like, granted, we all know that that was just a plot point at that point, you know. Hmm. Valerie says Jefferson spun off from All in the Family. Yes. DC said I was scared for Florida and the kids at the time. Last day says Finn and Steffi are so boring to do, so boring to watch. Do something else, make a piece of flag jam. Hmm. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I know you don't really watch. Um, Also, have you actually been doing reviews lately? Last day, when they also spun off from All in the Family. DC said to me, JJ had no game, so I didn't see what girlfriend he did have, and I don't understand he got any girls, to be honest. Oh my lord, this is taking forever. Gorgeous Queen Janet is in the chat. What's good, Janet? I'm glad you're here. Someone said I want Stuffy to punch Finn in the throat. Benny says, have you ever talked to an Irish person? I'm pretty sure I probably have. I'm pretty sure I probably have. I mean, me personally, I don't remember what signs they were when I sat there and I talked to someone. So I'm just assuming I probably have. That's right. Let's everyone say what's up to Janet. How you doing tonight? Gary says also Taylor first abusive husband was named Hayes, so naming Hayes after her was a huge stupid rewrite. Yeah, and I can also sit there and see it's just I don't know, maybe a little insensitive. Now Curry says there's gets to it. We're just gonna be extra slow tonight. Curry says Liam doesn't care about Stephanie. She is just his side piece, consolation prize. Yeah, but to be fair, he was right though. He was right about Finn. That's the thing. As much as people don't like Liam, Liam was right about Finn. You know. Andrea said, Albert, some people in the chat are also part of Marie's and JLJ Media Spotlight on Sunday and probably also. Okay. Um, yeah, but like I say, he was right though. You know, he was partly right about as far as Finn, being a danger to Kelly. I mean, dude literally turned his back and walked away to be on the phone. Jenna says, enter Sheila, saving Beth. Now what? Well, we know what happens next. He's gonna be even more of a zombified to Sheila. Have a good night, DC. Thank you for joining. Lobby says Sheila save Kelly. Yep. Valerie says James had that vein pop out on a regular. What's good, Jakaris? How you doing tonight? Let's everyone say what's up to Jakaris. Lobby said, I think they're trying to redeem her. Someone says, why did Finn have to come back? I've gotten used to it though at this point. I didn't like Finn at first. Like I didn't think that he was a good actor and stuff. But then I kind of realized that there's a lot of people on that show that's just like, Cutler said, I missed all the shows today. Busy, busy, busy. Jakar says, seeing you spot up on my space. Yeah, I was on there for a little bit. I want to see what people are talking about. I couldn't stay because, Wow, this is so. Kelly says last year says in my opinion, Hope was Liam's consolation prize. In 2018, after Steffi did what she did with Bill. And Jackie B says, I watched B&B for the first time without knowing who was who. It was still good. Oh, thank you, Jackie B. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, how long do you think the meet is going to last with Gwen? Hopefully not too long. Okay, it's just not even going to go. There we go. Hopefully not too long. No. I mean, she's not there stringing both of them along. Why does this take? Now, Danny asked Valerie, what do you think about Tauruses? Valerie says, no negative opinions from Tauruses. My brother and sister Tauruses. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any negative opinions about anyone as far as like whatever their sign are. I feel like, you can literally be a dick either way. Like, he said, my son is a Taurus. They are stubborn but strong. Then he says, Albert, have you seen Adam? You mean on the show, Adam? We're talking about Y&R, right? Well, says I know that Melissa will be leaving on maternity leave. So who is Billy going to hook up with? Which I can see Phyllis or Summer. I hope not. Well, definitely not Summer. It's definitely not going to be Summer. That would just be weird. Phyllis, maybe, but at the same time, I don't think that should be going that long. Solomon says I'm a Sagittarius. Solomon also says Billy's been looking like Jack's older brother lately. Older brother. Damn. Older brother? Flame One says Brooke is supposed to be leaving soon. Leaving, like, why is she leaving, Flame One? Since it's clearly not going to let me highlight your comment. Okay, so Jess, you're a Sagittarius as well, and Cat Lady, you are a Capricorn. I mean, Capricorn. What? Harry says Billy has slept with Summer before. Hmm, weird. Flame One says not sure why. Where'd you hear this from, though? Where'd you hear that from? Yeah, I'm very curious about where you heard that from. A Quiet Guy, you're a Capricorn too. Okay. Hmm. Funny, there was a show called Capricorn way back when. Here it says going on vacation, hopefully to the Bermuda Triangle off screen. Harry says there's no such thing as a perfect parent at all times. It's impossible to be perfect. Um, last thing. Oh, it was on Instagram. Okay, Flame One. Someone says Bill and Phyllis were in a couple. Flameless said, and I heard it on YouTube. Okay, I guess we'll see. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting if she does leave. I don't know what she would actually leave for, but um, well, I mean, obviously, I don't think that she's leaving permanently. She's been on this show for way too long. Simon says, just cool. Never would have guessed. Okay. Harry says Billy and the other Phyllis was a couple. I don't see Phyllis climbing down 7 foot tall Amazon. Oh, Flame was she taking a break? Oh, okay, all right. Then that's yeah, that makes sense. Exactly, God, lady, you're right. She has been on the show for a very long time. She definitely deserves a break. Darby says, when I'm mad at a person, I blame it on their lack of character, not on the date of. Yeah, that's. I know some people are just like, oh, if I act a certain way, it's because I'm this sign or I'm that sign. It's like, no, it's just maybe because you're just you. Danny says, I'm not sure how Nick and Adam work together. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, that's very true, Danny. Now says Aber, could you see Billy with Ice Princess Victoria back together after Nate? I mean, they were together, so it would actually make sense if if they actually went back together. I already know that they got a history. They got kids together. Carrie says Brooke was in the first episode of B&B. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna sit there and say. Yes, no, she definitely deserves a break. Summer says, them 30-year-old black girls from TikTok love to drag the hell out of that Zodiac ish. Okay. Like I said, some people are into the sign, some people aren't. Harry says her bed deserves a break. Last day says I wasn't even alive in 1987. Hmm. Well, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking, last day. If you don't mind saying how old you are in the chat. 1987. Mel says, Albert, how do you feel with Adam, Nick, and Sharon and Phyllis at the same company? It's gonna be a lot of drama. It's gonna be very messy, and I'm looking forward towards it. I'm looking forward towards all the messiness that comes with them working together in one place. It's gonna be very interesting. I wonder if they actually even have the budget for that too. Or are they just gonna sit there and say, "Oh yeah, we had that meeting in that place that we never see," kind of like the poker room, kind of like Miss Wu's poker games. We're just not gonna see that. Oh, you're 21. Okay, well, you're a young buck. Last time. Then he says, "Not a fan of stuffing." Barbie says, "Steffi will get mad no matter if she listens." Oh, exactly, exactly. Valerie says, "Oh, I remember." Man, I don't even want to sit there and think about my 20s. I mean, I'm weird now, but oof, I don't even know if I was tolerable around that age. Exactly, Kyrie's. Yeah, 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 yeah. Toby says, and Jess says, I love Jess's response. Jess responds just like, damn. The last time I got the YouTube after sharing the code, I knew I hit the join button. This time, still missing the star. Yeah, I don't know what to sit there and tell you, Andrea. And it's just you just hit the join button. If you got a credit card on file, then it'll do it. Cat Lady says class 93. Exactly. Well, I mean, that's what I was saying, Mel. It's gonna be drama. It's gonna be messy drama. So messy drama, I'm fine with. Toby says I'm 54. You're 43, 44. Have a good night, Laura B. Thank you for joining. Oh, okay, so yeah, Danny's class of 2012. Okay. All right. Yes, you have a good night, Laura B. Thank you for joining. Well, as fun as this was, I think I'm going to end the live stream right here. But I do want to thank everyone for joining me. It's going to be fun. But I do want to thank everyone for joining now. I will see y'all tomorrow. Just that I think I graduated in 2012. Wow, okay. Have a good night, Janet. Thank you for joining. Carrie says, I hate when Mariah looks her nose down at Adam. She came to town and gaslighted Sharon. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of felt like you was gonna have some sort of feelings about that, Carries. But yes, you have a great night. Valerie, have a good night. Don't say that, cat lady. Simon says, Lord, you're a youngin'. But yes. Andrew said, I think you would look like this book too. What the? Not even gonna try to decipher what that is. But anyway, yes, y'all have a great night. I look forward to seeing each and every single one of y'all back here tomorrow. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna have a great time. You know how we do. Just says why you keep looking around. Kelly said good night, everyone. Albert has to deal with. Kelly said fly in there with you. Fly in there with you, Albert. Fun times. Yes, y'all have a great night. I look forward to seeing each and every single one of y'all back here tomorrow. So have a good night, Jessica. Have a good night, Jess. Have a good night, Valerie. About to sit and use her whole government name. Have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Kyrese. Have a good night, Mal. Have a good night, Andrea. Have a good night, Solomon. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Nikisha. Kelly says, it's to your left. Don't say that. uh, yes, you have a great night, Melanie. Melly Mel. I will see you tomorrow. Just said, no, not you're calling me. No. I almost slipped up 1 minute. Have a good night, Jesse Jess. Have a good night, Valerie. Last day. Flame One, Darby, Mel, Cat Lady, Andrea, Kyrese, Misky. Stay safe, y'all. Back at you. Back at you. Have a good night, Janet. There we go. Have a good night, Nikisha. Yes, y'all stay safe. I look forward to seeing y'all back here tomorrow. You know how we do. Laters. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna. There we go. Have a good night, quiet guy. It was good to see you. I hope I get to see you tomorrow. Have a good night, last day. Becky D, you have a great night. Also, if you're not members, definitely join the members. It's a lot of fun. I'm also on TikTok too, but I'm not doing soap opera content. So, you know, just throwing it out there. Yes, hit the like button on the way out. Also, share the video. So, I think that's enough of my plugs for now. Laters. Melly Mel.